I always forget to tell you guys, don't forget to subscribe. It does wonders for my self-esteem. No lashes on yet, but my first test run of Sydney Grace eyeshadows. The new No Joke bundle.
What's going on, YouTube? I am HotMess Ness, MUA, otherwise known as Vanessa. I say that because my family calls me Vanessa. No one else calls me HotMess Ness. They call me Hot Mess. And some people call me Ness. So, you know, I binded it together. Just thought, you know, whatever. Anyway, guys, today we are here to discuss the new. This is the new Sydney Grace No Joke bundle. So it was made after or inspired by the Tarte Icy Betch. Yeah, the Tarte Icy Betch palette, okay? So this is the bundle that they came out with. It is 12 shades. They also had some new extension shades. The day of the release was a little bit difficult. The bundle was showing up, like you click on the bundle and then it would take you to the Natasha Denona dupe bundle. And then the new shades weren't popping up in the right areas. Like they usually have a very easy website to navigate. Like you click on new releases and all the newest shades are there. So it was hard for me personally to navigate which new shades weren't in the bundle because I didn't want to double buy. And they had a big 20% off sale. So it was a busy day on their website. They did change it and fix it rather quickly, but I had already checked out because I didn't want to take the chance of not getting the bundle. So I ended up only getting 3 of the new shimmer shades. There were 6 new shimmer shades and 1 new matte. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to get the other shimmers. Their shimmers have different varieties. They have their regular shimmers that are $5, and then they have their pressed pigment shimmers like this one. And you can tell right away which ones they are, but these ones retail for $6. So it was a great time to buy on the release day because that 20% off sale lasted for quite a few days. These were just to expand the range on their website, and these of course were by popular demand. The whole world wanted an Icy Betch palette. Divina Cosmetics also came out with one of those. So I'm looking into trying to get that one. At first I didn't jump on it was because I already have quite a few of the colors, but I realized upon going through I am missing a couple. So I don't know. I feel like these are fun and they push our creativity. So you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mattes and these 4 shimmers, and I believe 2 of them are the pressed pigments. So all of these shades can be purchased on Sydney Grace's website individually, or you can buy the bundle. So if there's anything that you're like, yeah, I don't want all these, but I like that, well, it's not in the bundle, but I like this shade and I like that, you can buy those. It's nice that they do that. So I am going to share the swatches with you guys in this video. I'm going to show you just the swatches, the information I just gave you, and then I have another video coming up with a couple different looks using the bundle. I always end up doing one look when I do the videos like this, and then I always say, oh, I'll come back to it, and I don't. So I am actually filming a couple different looks, and that'll be a separate video because I don't want this to be too long. And some people just want to see what the shades look like. I usually do timestamps, but we're just sticking to the shades here, people. Swatches and shades. That's what this video is. Okay, so you can expect from this video finger swatches, brush swatches, and that's it. I'm not gonna give you my first impressions per se. I did do this eye look with this and I was pleased. That's what I'm gonna say. So let's jump into the shades, shall we? This first one is called Perfect Storm. It's a really pretty light blue, dusty blue, and there is Perfect Storm. This next shade is called Oasis, and there's Oasis right there, and Oasis. This next shade is called Nightfall, and there is Nightfall, and there's the shade Nightfall. And the last shade in the top row is called JB, I have no idea what that stands for. And it is a pigment. It is so pretty. This is like, to me, what everybody wanted the Kim K Mario palette for. And that's one swipe. So that is the first row of the No Joke bundle. The next shade is Sea Breeze. I use this in my crease for today's look. And that is Sea Breeze. And it's this light, you know, almost pastel looking green, but it does build up. I was worried about this shade, but it performed really well on the eyes. The next shade is Turtle Bay. And this one is tucked into my crease and as a transition, Turtle Bay. And there's the shade Turtle Bay. The next shade is Island Paradise. This is in my outer V. Island Paradise. And there's Island Paradise. It's like a dark forest green, but it stays true to the green because you can see it in my outer V. It looks green. And then this is like a minty green, and it's called Perfect Vacation. And the first look I created, I used this all over my lid. Sorry, and this is the shade Perfect Vacation. I don't know if I got cut off or not. Perfect Vacation. 8 more shades, 4 more for the bundle. This next one is appropriately named Seafoam. Aslan thinks it's pretty amazing. And this one is like a white green. You know, it's very, very, very light. This third row dances between blue and green, whereas each of the other ones is very much its own color. This is Scuba Diver. I love this color. I cannot wait to use this one. And there's Scuba Diver. No, thank you. There is Scuba Diver. And just to show you the difference, it's not quite blue, it's not quite green, so you kind of see the differentials. Row 1 is blue, row 2 is green, and row 3 has a blue-green. This next shade is called Megladon, and this is a pressed pigment. They have a little more grit to them, but we understand what pressed pigments are. They're more pigment than anything. That is Megladon. Oh, it almost looks like it has glitter in it, but not. It's just like the shimmery reflect to it, and that is Megladon. And the last shade in the No Joke is called Deep Water. And there's Deep Water. That is such a rich blue. Like a blackened blue, but it's still blue. It's just really pretty. All right, now getting into the shade extensions, the colors that I did get because I was too ridiculous to figure out which ones were which. The one good thing about Sydney Grace, the way the website is done, if you click on a shade, it'll usually show up if it's in a bundle. Like there'll be pictures, so that helps. But at the time, I was having a really hard time navigating it and I did not want to miss out. So this is the shade Tempest. And this right now is all over my lids. And it is just a thick feeling, a dense feeling shadow, if that makes sense. And that is Tempest. This next one is called The Shallows. Right there, The Shallows. And then this one is just a frosty, shimmery blue called Fin. And it's totally, you could literally look at this and be like, yeah, shark fin, dolphin fin, fin, fin. And then the last shade is a matte from the extension, and this one is called Siren Call. And I'm gonna put this on the other side next to one of the other mattes so you can see that they are different. So there's Siren Call. Okay, there's Siren Call, and that one up above is from the bundle, which was Island Paradise and Siren Call are kind of similar. This one's darker, and this one is a lighter version. I don't think you need two, now that I'm seeing them. I don't know if on the eyes it would translate enough different. I don't know, I'd have to play with them more. I'll definitely update you guys in the looks of the palette and then the overall review. That's how I planned on doing this. Here's the swatches, almost forgot. The first shade, top row, is Perfect Storm. Next is Oasis, Nightfall, and JB. I love this shade. It takes a little finessing with a brush, but it's great with your finger. Then Sea Breeze, it builds nicely. Turtle Bay, Island Paradise, and Perfect Vacation, which goes great with the finger. And that is the blues and greens. Next is Seafoam, Scuba Diver, it's my favorite matte. Megladon, which is best with a finger. You warm it up with your finger and it goes so nicely. And Deep Water actually is the next one. It works the same way, as well as Tempest. That's this one. And then we have the Shallows, Fin, and Siren Call. Right now, this video is just to show you guys the swatches of the colors, so that way if you choose to purchase or you're waiting for your order to come in and you want to see what they look like and start getting ideas and brainstorming, I love this. This is inspiration. I am so happy that, I mean, we knew it would happen. We knew an indie brand would grab it and run with it because they listen to their customers, right? But this is inspiration in a palette. I hope that Sydney Grace continues to do shades like this, but maybe not stick so much to gradations, because they have some of the best collection visually on how to make their shades match. I'll put up a picture right here of how Sydney Grace does their swatches on their website, but it literally shows you how to do a look. Now granted, pretty easy first sight to go, oh, gradient, 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 but it would be nice to see them do maybe other end of the color spectrum collections, that kind of thing. You know, if you do reds and pinks, but maybe you throw in orange or different kinds of ways. You guys get what I'm saying. Really playing with the color story. Right now we're playing with color. Let's go a little deeper into the story. That's what I'm hoping they do next. But wanted to show you guys these. There will be a review along with different looks in the next video, but I wanted to get these up ASAP. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.